Hi, everybody. Welcome to my talk about pull request size, and now it's the most important indicator of dev pipeline health. My name is Keren. I'm the co-founder and CEO of LinearB. LinearB will build this product that helps developers, team leaders, and VPs of engineering improve their day-to-day work. We also build this great community called Dev Interrupted, and you can see the great lineup that we had over the last year. Leaders from the best companies talking about the metrics that are important for them. Everybody wants to talk about engineering metrics. The recurring theme is DORA. We all about the DORA metrics, and you can divide them into speed. So basically cycle time, how quickly work moves through the development pipeline, and deployment frequency, how often do we release. The other two are sort of like quality metrics, and you can find change failure rate. Basically means how often a release will fail, either cause an outage or a downgrade. And MTTR, mean time to restore, when it happens, how quickly we recover from these issues. DORA metrics, really important, but a disclaimer, DORA metrics will help you improve the dev process. They won't ensure you're aligned with the business, what the business wants you to build. And those are different KPIs and different 5-minute talk. What is pull request size? Really simple. Take the lines of code that you have in pull request that you added, you deleted, or you changed, and just sum them up. That's your pull request size right there. If you're in GitLab, you probably know it as merge request size. So that's pull request size. And we're going to talk about the impact it has on the DORA metrics, but really quickly, we can understand that pull request size will impact the review time, how much time it takes us to review code, and the review depth, basically how much coverage we had in the review. Pull requests, small pull requests will improve everything around our cycle time. First of all, it will improve our coding time, because if it's small, it means that there's not a lot of coding time. We broke it into small chunks, which is great. It will also improve the pickup time, because it's a known fact that if I have a small pull request and I'm asking my peer to review, if it's a 5-minute task, they will take the context switch and they will do it now. If it's a 30-minute task, they will put it in the queue. So it will improve the pickup time. It will also improve the overall review time, because if I have a large pull request, I have a lot of distraction time, meaning I'm going to read the code, then I'm going to take some time to recover, then I'm going to come back and say, wait, I need to remind myself what I've read. So it impacts everything. There's a research that we did in LinearB that shows that 50% of the pull requests are idle for more than half of the time. And even if you take nights and time off and weekends and all of that, they're still idle for more than half of the time. And you can see here an example of, there's two types of those idle time: transition time, where you can see a lot here, and distraction time. Both are bad. We talked about transition time, and as we can see, transition time is bad. But there's a way to improve. It still increases the cognitive load, but what's even worse is distraction time. Because again, I'm going to read the same code 3 or 4 times. I'm going to read the same comments 3 or 4 times. So it's a waste. Reducing the pull request size will basically increase the review depth, and that's almost the cheapest form of quality you can ask. Because if I'm reading all of the code and I'm covering everything, I'm going to find between 70 to 90% of the bugs in advance. Now let's go back to the DORA metrics. Eventually, small pull requests will improve your change failure rate and your MTTR. Basically, you will end up with small releases that you remember everything that you wrote, so it's easier to recover, and you will fail less. You will fail, fast and less. If you want to reduce your pull request size, basically plan ahead, break the work into small chunks. But also, when you see those areas that need a refactor, we all know them. Keep them in the backlog, come back to them, but don't separate PR. They don't belong in your PR. LinearB, a little bit about us. I won't talk about business alignment, the pipeline observability. These are 2 pillars of us. The third one is where I want to focus: developer workflow optimization. And this is us on a mission to save developers between 30 minutes to 60 minutes every day. And we do so by correlating data, taking the bureaucracy, saving you, logging into Jira. We're going to close tickets and open tickets for you. We're going to estimate how much time it will take you to review, so you can plan ahead. If you have a meeting, you could take a small PR. It's amazing. And when we roll it out, what we're seeing, as we see in this case study with Illuminate, everybody's happy, because if I'm a developer, it saves me time and I can push my PRs faster. But also the leadership is happy, because cycle time is shorter and there's shorter time to value. That's it pretty much. But if you want to learn more about LinearB, there's 2 ways. One, we have an amazing event coming up called Linear Beyond. You can hear about the research I just mentioned. You can see great news about stuff that we're going to launch, and you can learn about our 2022 roadmap. The second option is basically, this is what we believe in. That's our philosophy. You can just try the product and see if it helps you. So you can try it for free. You can register for a full-blown trial. We have all the options. And that's it. That's my short talk. Thank you very much for staying and listening.